Hello there and welcome. This is Dr. Michelle Eggenberger, Doctor of Oriental Medicine and Holistic Stress and Anxiety Coach. And I am so happy and grateful that you are here today. Maybe you're on my Facebook or on YouTube or on my email list. And wherever you're at, I just want to say welcome. Now, today I want to talk to you about the thoughts that fear tells us to believe in order to stay stuck and stay where we're at. Now, a lot of these thoughts seem like they're real reasons why you are stuck where you're at. Some of these thoughts could be, I am too old to change my life, starting a new job is too complicated. I don't know where to start. I don't deserve the life that I dream of. Or I don't believe I can have the life that I dream of. I don't believe I could find the right person. And all of these thoughts, what they will do is actually prevent us from moving forward. Now, the reason why we keep creating these thoughts are because we're afraid. We're afraid of change. And that is the most normal thing in the world. Why? Because we were created with a brain that wants to protect us from death. And in order for us to be alive today, our cavemen and cavewomen from the past had to use this fear and be very attached to this fear and this primitive brain, to listen when the dinosaur was coming, or all these big things that were put out there in the world that could actually kill us. So the primitive brain is still thinking in this way. And the primitive brain wants you to stay where you're at. Because guess what? You didn't die yesterday. So let's repeat what we did, right? Even if you're unhappy, even if you're depressed, even if you're anxious, let's just stay there because that's safe. So every big change will make us scared. And when we're afraid, we're going to start choosing stories that seem very plausible to make sure we stay where we're at. Again, these thoughts can be, it's too late for me. How could I do another job when I'm in this job for so long? I cannot do anything else. It could be things like, I don't believe I can find the right partner, so let me just stay here. And deep inside, we're feeling like we need to find a new job. We feel like this job is not for us. We feel that this relationship is no longer what it used to be and what my soul needs, and I want to move forward. But maybe we've stayed there for too long, and we don't know what to take. And this is fear. This is fear, but you can choose a different story. You can choose a story where you're empowered, where you stop feeling unstuck, when you get clarity. Now, a lot of people, when they have these issues, when they have these challenges in their lives, when they're in a crossroad in their lives, and there's big change necessary to get to that big goal, start feeling scared and anxious. And a lot of times, the longer you stay on this place, the more effects it will have in the way you feel and in the way that you're physically responding to that. And what I mean with this is that a lot of times, you will start feeling different things, not just scared and unclear, but you might start feeling like you're unstuck. You might start feeling like you're tired, that you cannot think clearly, that you cannot make a decision. You might feel like you're, you have lack of enthusiasm, right, for anything. And a lot of times when this happens, you'll go to your doctor and he'll say you need medication, and they will medicate you. Or you will go and they will say you need therapy. And in my experience, not just from myself, but from most of my clients, not most, but many of my clients, It does not work. Why? Because what is calling you for this change is the calling of your soul. And because a lot of times, since we've been pushing ourselves for so long to do something we're not happy and content with, we have created, stagnation of the energy in the body for that long that will also create physical pathologies and deficiencies in the body. So when we're taking a medication, we're really not taking care of the body. An unhealthy body cannot house a healthy mind. So if the body is depleted from overworking, overstressing, overdoing, thinking the same negative thoughts over and over, then, your mind cannot think clearly. So we need to make sure that your body is balanced. Now, a lot of times they'll take you to therapy. And you can go over and over and over thoughts in your past, but they won't give you tools on how to actually move forward, on what you need to start practicing, right? That's where my approach is completely different. I make sure that when you're with me, if you're my client, we'll work on your body to make sure that it's at its outmost, most balanced, most healthy place. We will work with the mind to start seeing what are the thoughts and the patterns and the stories you keep telling yourself. And I will give you tools on how to change this, tools that will help you not just see what your thoughts are, but become more calm, more mindful. So, one thing I want to leave you with is that if you're experiencing this and you want to find more clarity, if you want to know what the next step is, if you're feeling confused and you don't know what to do, the first step that you can take is action. Take the first step into doing something. If you're ready, I want to invite you to apply to my Energetics of Joy program. And this is the program that I do with my clients to work on getting them to where they want to be it being clear about what next step to take, if they're leaving a job or a marriage, or if they're feeling like they want to go through a transition in the way that they're just showing up in the world and the way that they want to help and serve, So if this is you and you're ready to make that big step and feel happier, healthier, and more peaceful, then again, you can apply at info@theenergeticsofjoy.com, and I will be happy to have a clarity session with you and talk a little bit more about where you're at. And if you're still not there, I want to tell you that you are not alone. And go ahead and start noticing what I'm saying to you. Are these thoughts that I'm thinking real? Or are these thoughts that I'm choosing because I am afraid? And that already is going to give you a lot of insight. Anyways, thank you so much for being here again. Namaste, lots of love, and I will see you soon.